Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alexander Williamson here with the Secret History Inside Your Aquarium. Today we have a package coming from aquaticarts.com, and these guys are great. David and Crystal run the company. Preston is the name of the guy who is doing all the customer service and shipping aspect of it. And this company, as I've said in past videos, actually started as David had hurt his back. He had been working for UPS and had a plan to have a career there, and it kind of shook up his world, and he ended up falling on hard times economically, and he had a 55-gallon of shrimp, and basically from that 55-gallon red cherry shrimp tank, he built what today is Aquatic Arts, which is really cool story in my opinion. And now he employs, I think, like 6 or 7 people, and they have really good quality stuff. And it's from somebody who was in the hobby. It's not just some like corporate thing or I guess I don't want to trash anyone else, but it's not a big corporate chain or somebody who doesn't care about these things. These are cared for critters, and he cared so much that basically he wouldn't ship Babaulti neon green shrimp or neon orange shrimp because the death rate was so high, and he had a DOA policy that if something dies when it arrives, they'll take care of it. And I really respect that from companies and senders, and that's the right thing to do, obviously. But with these ones, there were a couple issues, and so I decided to forego that problem and said that, you know what, I still want them, even though they're a little pricier than Caridinas and stuff. They're like around $10 a piece, and I decided to order another 5 before I ordered I think 6 came, and I am only left with a couple of them because one died in shipping, and then the other ones died like right away later the next day from stress or whatever it may be. Now, that was the same issue he'd had before, and so this time we decided to ship next day airmail through the UPS, which is kind of funny because that's where I used to work. So before I open this, I just wanted to tell you again, aquaticarts.com has been kind enough. David and Preston, they've sent over a code, and that is secret shrimp, all caps, no spaces, the number 10, 10, so secret shrimp 10 in all caps, no spaces, and you will get 10% off their entire site. So that's really nice, and obviously whenever I do an unboxing, it's kind of one of my requirements is if I'm going to get something, I want to share something with the viewers of the channel. And in this case, I did pay for the shrimp, but I think they may have sent me something else too. So also, again, as I learned last time, they pack with shredded newspaper, which is a really nice insulation and keeps things toasty. Let's see here. What do we got going on? All right. It's a bit dusty, but so we've got a bag with a couple things in it. And then, oh, another bag. So, let's see, what do we got here? These look like, oh, awesome. So these are Phoenix Rasboras, which is rad. So I'm going to put them right away. They're still swimming and everything, looking good. I'm going to put them right away into this tank. Maybe we can see them a little bit better. But these are really pretty, very small Rasboras. They're not colored up at all right now, but they will. They will color back up after they're not stressed. And they're they're kind of like chili Rasboras, but they're pretty. So it looks like we've got 5 of those in there, and so I'll let them adjust in the tank for now, and then let's check out what else we've got going on in here. Alright, so looks like everything else is contained in the package, and also all styrofoam packed, which is nice. And yeah, so I'm going to carefully cut this open with one hand, or attempt it. And this is all double bagged, it looks like, with nice quality paper towels, keeps things nice and warm. And then this was something that I suggested, and it looks like they went ahead and did it. Oh wow, so these are, wow, these are nice and green. These are the Caridina. These appear to be Caridina Jade shrimp, which they have on their website. And I've had a hard time finding a good source. And it looks like one passed away, but look at those. Wow, so they sent 5, and these are really nice and green. I guess it's kind of hard to see with all the green around them, but this is a breather bag, and I thought maybe that would make the jostling occur less. So I thought, well, why don't we try that? Why don't we try the breather bag? It also looks like one of them might even be buried. Is that one buried? And by buried, I mean pregnant, for those who aren't into shrimp. Yep, we have a pregnant one in there. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. So, wow, I'm really excited about that. And with breather bags, you don't really do what I'm doing right now, but I just want to get them up to temp, and then I'll do a drip acclimation after the video. But that's great. So they put one extra in, and because of that, even though it passed away, no problem. Now, the Caridina Babaultis, that's what I was really excited about. And let's take a look at these. Oh yeah, so I see plenty alive in here. Let's take a look at who else is alive. Let's go downstairs to the tank where they're at, and we're going to take a look at these. I just did a video on these, and hopefully they'll be available shortly for everybody else as well. But we're just kind of experimenting on shipping here. And these guys, they don't travel well. And so basically it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, let's see here. We've got, is that one alive? Yes. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4? 4. Another 4th one up there, alive. So that is acceptable to me out of 5. 4 out of 5. But it's still just been a challenge to figure out how to transport these guys. Once they get acclimated, they're super bulletproof, but they just get stressed easily. So I wanted to forewarn you guys that, they include an extra shrimp. And actually, it looks like, yeah, there's 4 that are doing well in there, and they included an extra one, so maybe 2 passed away. So about the same odds. We'll see if these guys acclimate just as well. But I'm not sure on that point yet, and so we'll be taking a look to see. Now, in this aquarium, there are also blue dream shrimp, and then there are golden bees and crystal shrimp. So it's a really full aquarium of shrimp, but they seem really happy, the other ones, and my goal here is to have a colony of them to get it going. And right now, here's another one that I got from them before that's doing well. And they're color changers, so they can be any color from that orange of the deceased one, like a soft peach orange, to, you can see this one here almost has a blue color to it. And the other ones, this is their default color, which is just kind of a clearish green. But they have a very wide array of temperature variation and pH and GH, KH that they are able to survive. It's just they get stressed easily seems to be the main issue with them. But they have been shipped with a little thing to stand on or sit on, some plastic, which is great. All the stuff they send is recyclable, which is really cool. And the thing is with these breather bags, if you put them in the water like this, oxygen exchanges while shipping, but underwater it doesn't work quite as well, and so the bag can swell or also deprive the critters of oxygen. So you're going to want to pull them out of the bag and then like drip acclimate them. So I'm going to get the drip acclimation all set up. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys that they end up like this, basically, looking like this, these shrimp. And this should be enough, hopefully now. I should have at least 6 or 7 to get a colony going of these, if these guys make it, which hopefully they will. I'm looking at the shells of the other shrimp in here, and this tank is calculated, or calibrated, I should say, a little closer to Caridina needs, with a little bit higher pH than Caridina generally like, but this is a hardy line of crystal shrimp, and we haven't lost any in 2 weeks, so seems to be working out, even though it's kind of an odd mix of shrimp. And then I've got another project going on here I'll tell you guys about later. But let's go back upstairs and see if just in this short time that I've been chatting with you guys, if the other stuff has just colored up a little bit, and we'll take a look at that. And I'm excited to take a look at this. So yeah, the shrimp have already kind of colored up a bit. You can see that wonderful green color in the Caridina. Looks like 2 maybe are buried. Wow, so that really makes up for the one that passed away. Plus they include the extra thing, the extra shrimp, which is always really kind when people do that. But yeah, so let's try to get a shot of this a little clearer maybe. Come on. But yeah, they're really nice green jade shrimp, and you can tell they change color a little bit, like they're like a bluish to a forest green, which is nice. And then in here, the Rasboras, everybody made it alive in the Rasboras, so they, as before, great shipping practices. We got there's 6 Rasboras, so they sent an extra one just in case. They haven't colored up still, but I do like these little fish, and yeah, so we'll be talking about these in probably a species profile later. So thanks guys, thank you so much at aquaticarts.com. Thank you Preston, and thank you David and Crystal. You guys all rock. Thank you for shipping it out, and it looks like we may have figured out a better way to do it with the breather bags and stuff. I'll let you guys know in the future how they fare, as far as if there's a shock switching them to the tank like there was last time. But I have a feeling this is going to go better because they're not banged around as much as in a bag that's full of air. So thanks guys, sorry it's a little loud in the background with the dishwasher and stuff going on, but don't forget to use that code SECRETSHRIMP10 and Secret Shrimp 10 on their website, all caps, no spaces. And yeah, it should be a very good way to get some discounts, kind of pay for your shipping a bit, and get some fish. So in this tank, less green madness going on. You can see how they're going to color up a little bit better. They're going to be kind of a nice chili Rasbora look, but they have even more of like an orangish trace around the sides. So kind of cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys check out their website. Thanks again, and we'll do a follow-up with all this in the future. Sorry, my camera's zooming in like that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Swim on. Take it easy.